Hi, today I want to talk to you about Purple Yenta. This is a Splunk app that I made with a very specific purpose. See, as a pen tester, I noticed that a lot of our clients take our report, fix the vulnerabilities, and essentially just move on. And they're missing the value of all of those attack logs in their databases, in their SIEMs, in their centralized logging capabilities. All of that is they're just letting it go to waste. So I created Purple Yenta for that purpose, to come in and say, hey, let's take those attack logs and make matches between those and our defense logs. Yenta, for those who remember, is the matchmaker in Fiddler on the Roof. So here's where it happens. So I've got Splunk pulled up right here. So the main power of Yenta comes from this gap analysis dashboard right here. So I did a quick scan, I did a quick couple of things that you can see right here. So you see the IP addresses over here on the left. You see blue messages, red messages, and gap. So the red messages are going to be from your attack logs. So this is where Yenta is actually generating these logs as it does some very basic types of attacks. This is not a full pen test or anything like that. This is fully automated, and for now it's fairly basic, and I can show you some of the different modules essentially that Yenta currently has. But the very simple ones, it'll do some port scanning, and it'll do some basic attacks such as web scanning or file enumeration. So you see those types of attacks were all done here on this IP address, and port scanning was done on the other three. And the blue messages show these are our defense logs. Any logs we're getting from our security monitoring tools and things like that, they're also getting funneled into this app. And it shows, hey, we detected the port scanning on 2 of these IP addresses, but there's actually still a gap on this 207. No port scanning was detected there. So that shows a gap in your security monitoring and says, hey, that port scanning is not being covered on this particular IP address. The other one, of course, is the web scanning and file enumeration. No, there are no security monitoring logs for these particular types of attacks on our 254 IP address. So that shows as well there's a gap in our security monitoring coverage. And if my little menu here can go away, please, thank you. All right, so then you can see over here the gap column, it shows the number of missing messages, the gaps that we're seeing. And you can sort on that, for example, again, thank you Splunk. And you can see, for example, that the biggest gap, of course, also has the most number of messages, and the lowest gap with the 202, that one was fully covered. That is the power of Purple Yenta. It's trying to make those matches between your red attack logs and your blue defense logs and show you where there are gaps in your coverage. Thank you.